Sub-Saharan Africa continues to grow, and one of its closest trading partners is Europe. But that relationship has not been so smooth. Jack Barton explains.
Trade is booming between Africa and the EU, and the good news for Africa is that the last figures showed exports to Europe growing at more than twice the pace of imports. But while individual African and European countries are striking bilateral agreements, analysts say when it comes to the overall EU-Africa partnership, ample talk and summits have not produced significant results.
It's old wine in new bottles or in new vessels or whatever you call it. I mean, nothing has changed fundamentally.
On issues from trade to security, the message from Brussels is also considered contradictory.
On the one hand, it says we want to support regional integration in Africa. And on the other hand, they managed to come up with economic partnership agreements that actually do not take into account the historic role of those regional institutions that we have on the African continent, like SADC, like ECOWAS. And so there you have a contradiction.
While trade above aid has become the new catchphrase, it is migration that has become a key focal point this year, especially here at the European Commission. The Commission has boosted efforts to curb migration across the Mediterranean, which has claimed about 20,000 lives since the start of the millennia. But efforts to boost legal migration have also been criticised in Africa.
It's more expensive to us than it is to Europe, because we lose the brains, we lose the know-how, we lose the youths. The future of Africa we lose.
From migration and trade to European peacekeeping operations in Africa, it is mostly individual European nations and not Brussels taking the initiative. But if the EU struggles as a bloc, so too, say experts, does the African Union.
If you simply look at the means that the EU has and the AU, it's very clear that they can't function on the same level. The EU has its problems with 28 members, the AU has 54.
So progress, particularly on trade and security, is expected to continue being driven by individual countries, with the EU and AU playing catch-up. Jack Barton, CCTV, Brussels.